Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Wealth Management. I'm Harry Donahue, today at White Manor Country Club, and today we're going to catch up with Sean O'Hare. He's been up to some pretty good things already on the PGA Tour. The new season is underway, and he thinks a lot of the credit has to go to some new TaylorMade irons he's been using. Also, we'll go traveling with our traveling golfer down to Myrtle Beach. Also, Francesca Ruscio will join us, and she attended a recent PGN Plus event. We'll see what it's all about. It's all coming up next on Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Wealth Management. Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Wealth Management, helping you build, manage, and preserve wealth. By PGN Plus, play your golf bucket list. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, experts in the game and business of golf.
Whether you are beginning to plan for your future, building your nest egg, or nearing retirement, Susquehanna Wealth Management will take the time to understand your unique situation and provide a customized, comprehensive strategy. From investment management and trust services to retirement planning for you or your business, we can help you develop a long-term plan to meet your specific financial goals. We understand that through life stages, your needs and financial objectives change. No matter where you are in life or how much wealth you have accumulated, we're always available to sit down with you to review your plan and adjust it as necessary. Susquehanna Wealth Management.
Susquehanna Wealth Management, helping you build, manage, and preserve wealth.
Golf is your passion. Each round is a unique experience with memories that last a lifetime. Make your next round one to remember with PGNplus.com, the Professional Golfers Network. Sign up for free for exclusive access to the best private courses in your area. Already a country club member? Go to PGNplus.com to learn how to take your membership further. Play your golf bucket list only on PGNplus.com. Book your tee time today.
Welcome back to Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Wealth Management. Here we are at White Manor on the range talking with Sean O'Hare. First of all, congratulations on a nice week down there in Georgia. That must have felt pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it felt really good. You know, it was kind of, I got a little nervous on Friday. I bogeyed my last hole and I made the cut right on the number, but it was nice. It was a nice weekend. It was probably the lowest weekend I've had in a long time.
Yeah, and you were using for the first time new clubs from TaylorMade, the RS1s.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was the clubs, the swing, or what, Sean, but it must have worked out pretty well for you.
You know, I was very happy with my irons. Hopefully it was a little bit of both. You know, I've been working hard on my game, but yeah, you know, I put these new irons in the bag on Wednesday, and I hit maybe 6 shots with them on Wednesday and went out and played with them on Thursday, and felt really good with them, and just kind of the confidence just built, you know, as the week went on, and you know, and just had a really good ball striking weekend. You know, I hit a lot of fairways, a lot of greens. I think I hit 16 greens on Saturday's round, and I hit 15 greens on Sunday's round. So it's hard to shoot high numbers when you're hitting that many greens. You
know, we hear about visualization, and you were saying earlier that one of the things about this club that you liked is just when you look at it, it feels better.
Yeah, you know, I have a specific look I'm looking for in an iron. You know, my iron game's always kind of been the strength of my game, and so look is important. But with these irons, you know, you just look at them, and for me, it just was like, how can I miss it? And you know, and I think the technology behind it, making the off-center hits go, you know, consistently as far as distance control is concerned, just kind of fed into my confidence, and you know, and I just, like I said, I had probably my best weekend in a long time.
I've often heard, you know, a part of golf is making your misses better, and I didn't realize you gave out a stat. How often, not just guys like myself, you know, 12, 13 handicappers miss it, but tour guys miss it.
Yeah, TaylorMade came out with some research saying that 76% of average golfers miss the sweet spot of the club, and so you know, being on the PGA Tour, you know, it's about your misses. It's about how good your misses are, not about how good your good shots are. And you know, and the guys that's missing it the best that week is going to win. And that's what this iron's all about. It's about making your misses better. It's not about, you know, hitting it a million miles. It's about hitting it on the toe, hitting it on the heel, hitting it on the sweet spot, and it going the same distance every time. And as we saw earlier today, I mean, you know, getting out of the car, not swinging at all. You know, I probably hit, you know, say 10 shots, and they all went the same distance, and I was hitting it all over the place.
Regardless of where the ball was making contact on the club face.
Exactly, and that's what it's about. It's not about how far you hit it on the PGA Tour. It's about how consistent you are. And you know, you look at guys like, you know, Zach Johnson and Jason Duffner. The reason why they make so much money every year is because they're so good with their approach shots. Their distance control is good, and basically this club makes a guy like me that much better. And that's what's cool.
You know, it reminds me, I read something, I don't know if this is true or not, about you, and I guess it was a few years ago, and you were having troubles with your swing. And I think it was before maybe the John Deere Classic that you won, that you actually went to a bookstore.
Yeah, Barnes & Noble, yeah.
Like 2 days before the event started. 2 days before, you're reading a Jack Nicklaus book on his swing, and you went out and won the tournament.
Well, actually, it was a day before. It was the day before, and I just couldn't sleep at night. I was nervous. I was concerned about my game. You know, I didn't feel good at all. I was kind of at that point where you're lost. I think we've all been there, and I just needed something. And so I got a book, and I saw a picture. I'm like, oh, that looks good. And I went out there with it, and I
started. And you practiced in your hotel room?
I didn't even hit balls. I went out. It was Wednesday after I got done playing. I went to Barnes & Noble, got that book. It was Jack Nicklaus Golf My Way, and you know, Wednesday night I was in my, you know, looking at the mirror in my hotel room, taking a few swings, and then I went on the range and felt pretty good, and just, you know, went out and won the golf tournament.
You know, it's amazing. You never know what it's going to do. I mean, what is it? You know, is it practicing or
golf,
a book? Exactly. Now maybe a new club, and we hope that you're back in the winner's circle real soon.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Good luck. Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.
More Inside Golf coming up in a moment.
1 mile an hour.
Here from White Manor.
Technology will work for the everyday golfer, and it's much more important for the everyday golfer because they hit it up to 76%, sometimes even more.
At this moment, across the country, families are packing their bags for a getaway. And no matter where they end up, they'll all be home by dinner. Plan your own at playgolfamerica.com. From finding fun and affordable programs to finding advice from PGA and LPGA professionals, playgolfamerica.com has a way for you to get away. Visit today for details. playgolfamerica.com, your link to the game.
Susquehanna Wealth Management is comprised of 5 distinct business lines with products and services designed to help our clients build, manage, and preserve their wealth throughout their lifetime and beyond. We have a trust department with over 80 years of history and a team of seasoned, dedicated industry professionals. We are one of the largest retirement planning firms in the tri-state area with over 50 years of experience in investment advisory services for both institutional and personal wealth clients. No matter where you are in life or how much wealth you have accumulated, we have a team of experienced professionals that can help you develop a long-term strategy to meet your unique financial goals. We are always available to sit down with you to review your plan and adjust it as necessary. We cannot help our clients get from point A to point B unless we completely understand their current situation and strategy. Like the market, life is always changing, and so must we. At Susquehanna Wealth Management, we take the time to understand your goals, analyze your situation, and provide a customized, comprehensive strategy on an ongoing basis.
What if we told you that you could get more distance by increasing loft? What if the pros were increasing their loft a full degree or more mid-season? That's what happens when we move weight low and forward. Are you ready for more distance? SLDR from TaylorMade.
I first went to the tour van. There's a couple different models. There's the RSI 1, RSI 2, which is what I'm playing. A little bit more offset, a little bit bigger head, bigger sole. I think a lot of the tour guys are probably going to play the RS1. But I saw them, I liked the way they looked, and I just said, build me a set. So he built me a set. I was on the golf course, played 9 holes with them. Basically, I was only hitting, approach shots in the greens, and immediately I just felt a difference. I've always been an I don't know if you guys remember the LTs back in like 05 and 06. A little bit of offset, a little bit bigger sole, a little bit more rounded, and that's kind of the iron that I've always liked that TaylorMade made. I've struggled with some of the irons that they've made in the past few years, and I've been talking to them about kind of just what I like design-wise. And when I saw the RSI 2, immediately I saw the offset and I saw the sole aspect of it, and that's what kind of got me fired up about the iron. But the thing that was amazing was in that practice round, I was hitting a little bit off the toe. My tendency is to hit off the toe, so on tour, they always say he who misses it best wins, and that's kind of the name of the game. That's what this iron's about. This iron's about hitting it on the toe, hitting it on the heel, and hitting in the sweet spot, and they all go the same distance. And that's kind of what we all need, but on tour golf, that's what it's about, distance control, especially with approach shots. So that's kind of what I noticed.
What we're able to do with the RSI irons is we're able to control the ball speed on center hits, toe hits, and heel hits. That's very important, not only for the best players in the world, but for the everyday golfer. So if 76% of the tour guys are mishitting it on the heel and toe, you can imagine what the everyday golfer's doing. And there are 3 sets of irons. There's an RSI 1. That's going to be for your 10 to 30 handicap. It's a larger head with more offset. There's an RSI 2, which is a 10 handicap or better. And then we're coming out in the
10 handicap.
The 0 to 10 handicap. RSI 2 can be played by anybody. It's the most advanced set of irons we've ever developed.
That's the one I'm playing.
That's the one Sean's playing. We will have a lot of tour guys play this. We had 3 models on tour last year. We had the MB, we had the MC, which were both tour caliber irons. The MB was a pure forged muscle back, but we learned even the best players in the world want some more forgiveness on this hit.
Like I said, I have a tendency of hitting a little on the toe, and the distance control is amazing to me because this iron, say last year and 2 years ago, the CBs, the Rocket Blades, they went too far. I mean, yeah, they just were going too far, and the reason why I didn't want to play them was because I couldn't control my 4-iron. One time was going 220, and then next time it would go 240, and it's like, all right, well, what am I going to do playing with this? I mean, the issue that I've had with what TaylorMade has designed over the last few years with their irons is they're making great clubs for average golfers, but I feel like for the really good players, like the tour players, that technology doesn't help them out because it's all about hitting it further, getting it up in the air. We don't have those problems, but what this iron is, it's helping out everybody. It's helping out the average player, but it's also helping out the tour pro, because it's not about how far you're hitting it, it's about consistency, and that's what pays the bills. So you went the same distance, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that right there, being cold, and obviously I just traveled last night and tight and all that stuff, that's pretty good. So that's kind of what I saw last week. It's just a matter of getting it online because the distance is going to be there. And I think that's the name of it right there.
Rick Rossetti is the regional sales rep for TaylorMade in the Philadelphia area. And Rick, listening a little bit to Sean O'Hare here, it sounds like maybe he's really excited to get out there on tour this year.
Yeah, he can't wait to get back out there. He was able to put the new RSI irons in the play, and you heard him, you saw him. He hit 6 or 7 shots, and they were within 10 feet of each other. So this is an unbelievable iron for not only the tour player, but for every golfer out there.
The one statistic, and you mentioned it to a gathering of the media here with Sean, is that about 76% of the shots that tour players attempt, they don't get it pure, 76%. But with this new RSI technology, that's going to kind of ease that miss and make your misses better.
That's exactly right. So 76% of all shots, Harry, are miss hits. People miss hit the center of the golf club. Now, at TaylorMade, with the new RSI technology, we're able to accommodate your miss hit so you can hit the ball up to an inch on the heel or an inch on the toe and still not lose any ball speed. It's unbelievable breakthrough technology that we're super excited about.
And for novices like myself, what ball speed means, distance control. They can hit a shot on the toe, and it's going to go probably almost the same distance as if you hit it in the center of the club.
Absolutely. So we were watching Sean. He's a PGA Tour player, and his distance control was within 1 mile an hour. That same technology will work for the everyday golfer, and it's much more important for the everyday golfer because they hit it up to 76%, sometimes even more off center.
Yeah, that's amazing, and you can see the energy that he has. The fact that he's had his share of injuries and everything like that. His game isn't what it was 5 or 6 years ago, but it looks like he's excited, like I said, to get back out there thanks to what the RSI Club can do.
Yeah, he's super excited. You saw him. You can see it, the enthusiasm in his voice, and he played great last week. He tied for 17th last week, and he's the only guy on tour that put him in play, and the other tour guys are asking for their sets of irons. Quite honestly, we can't get them to him fast enough.
Yeah, and you telling me how many tour pros right now with TaylorMade? We
have over 50 guys on the PGA Tour, and if you think of what Sean said, he said tour guys don't switch their irons very often. We are guaranteed that every single player will play this iron, so we will be this RSI iron will be the #1 played iron on the PGA Tour this year.
Thanks, Rick.
You're welcome. Thanks, Harry. For the golfer for your 10 to 30. This is the one Sean wants.
Coming up next, our traveling golfer in Myrtle Beach on Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Wealth Management.
Along the entire stretch of Grand Strand from Brunswick County, North Carolina, all the way down to Pawleys Island, South Carolina.
Golf is your passion. Each round is a unique experience with memories that last a lifetime. Make your next round one to remember with PGNplus.com, the Professional Golfers Network. Sign up for free for exclusive access to the best private courses in your area. Already a country club member? Go to PGNplus.com to learn how to take your membership further. Play your golf bucket list only on PGNplus.com. Book your tee time today.
If you haven't seen it already, I'd like to introduce you to Jersey Man Magazine, published by former Eagle tight end Ken Dunnick. It's the only men's magazine in our area. Enjoy articles on cigars, martinis, the mob, business, politics, and, of course, golf. Written by big-time journalists like George Anastasia, Bill Lyon, Sam Carchidi, and many others. Subscriptions are only $20 a year and are available at jerseymanmagazine.com.
This is the graveyard to thousands of golf balls. I feel pretty fortunate to hit the green on this hole. It's only 115 yards, but some people say that when the wind's up, this is the shortest par 5 in all of golf. And this amazing complex of greens and tees and marshes and wetlands is the most talked about feature of the Pawleys Plantation Golf Course here on the south end of Myrtle Beach. A Jack Nicklaus design. National Golf Management has a lot of golf courses from the north end of Myrtle Beach all the way to the south, and that means a lot of traveling for the traveling golfer. Ownership and/or management of multiple golf courses is a growing trend in the golf industry. The economics of the game has dictated that, and no company is more on the cutting edge than National Golf Management, headquartered right here in Myrtle Beach.
National Golf Management is based in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it was formed about 2.5 years ago with a combination of two companies. One, the Myrtle Beach National Company that had golf courses centrally located, a couple of north, and then a heavy presence on the south side. then also Burroughs and Chapin Golf Management Company that had a lot of golf courses located right in central Myrtle Beach. So it made perfect sense to merge these two companies to create a golf course management group that had 23 golf courses along the entire stretch of Grand Strand from Brunswick County, North Carolina, all the way down to Pawleys Island, South Carolina. So we have 5 golf courses on the north end of the beach. We have 9 golf courses in central Myrtle Beach, and then we have 7 golf courses down here on the south end. So it allows the consumer to have different types of vacations depending on where they select to stay. If they stay in central Myrtle Beach, they have all the activity and all the nightlife and all the fun and excitement that goes along with a Myrtle Beach vacation. And then they could come down to Pawleys Island. It's a much more relaxed atmosphere, and you can stay here at Pawleys Plantation. You have your choice of different golf course styles. We have golf courses designed by Arnold Palmer. We have golf courses designed by Gary Player, Robert Trent Jones. So there's a really wide selection of golf courses to choose from that fits any golfer's game. We have our premium golf courses, which are Grand Dunes, which hosted the PGA Professional National Championship. We have Pine Lakes, which is the oldest golf course on the Grand Strand. It was designed by Robert White, who was the first president of the PGA of America, and designed the golf course here in 1927. And then we have Pawleys Plantation and Long Bay that were both designed by Jack Nicklaus. So we really have a wide variety of golf courses to choose from, and working with the golf management group as a golf consumer, that's really the benefit of that, is because of the great selection they have. And really have a turnkey management philosophy of all of those golf courses, from handling the maintenance, from handling golf operations, from handling food and beverage, lodging in some cases, as we have here at Pawleys Plantation. And then also, we're also a golf packager as well. And in having 23 golf courses to choose from as a consumer, as you get the opportunity for multi-round discounts. I mean, whether you play 2-round, 3-round, or 4-round specials, it really gives great pricing for the golfer that's coming down to the Myrtle Beach area. One more benefit of working with National Golf Management are all the rewards and incentive packages that we have. So for anyone looking to book, please start at nbn.com to see all the great packages that we offer.
Myrtle Beach has become the biggest name in resort golf, and we mean big in a lot of ways. Not just the number of courses, but geography, from the top in North Carolina all the way down here to the low country where the pace is a little bit slower. And we've showed you a lot of the nice courses down here that are part of the National Golf Management portfolio. 23 courses they manage. Myrtle Beach is definitely the place to come all year round, and especially in the fall when the beach crowds leave and the courses are in the best shape. Take advantage of it, believe me. You'll play these great courses and enjoy every minute of it in Myrtle Beach, where the golf season really never ends.
Tony Leodora's golf wardrobe, courtesy of Antigua, the leader in modern golf apparel.
It's not limited edition, not cast conditioned, not exclusive or extra, nor is it private reserve. It is, however, a rare breed. American lager from an American-owned, family-operated brewery. Since 1829, we kept it so simple, we're still in fashion. Fancy that. America's oldest brewery, Yuengling.
At this moment, across the country, families are packing their bags for a getaway. And no matter where they end up, they'll all be home by dinner. Plan your own at playgolfamerica.com. From finding fun and affordable programs to finding advice from PGA and LPGA professionals, playgolfamerica.com has a way for you to get away. Visit today for details. playgolfamerica.com, your link to the game.
Whether you are beginning to plan for your future, building your nest egg, or nearing retirement, Susquehanna Wealth Management will take the time to understand your unique situation and provide a customized, comprehensive strategy. From investment management and trust services to retirement planning for you or your business, we can help you develop a long-term plan to meet your specific financial goals. We understand that through life stages, your needs and financial objectives change. No matter where you are in life or how much wealth you have accumulated, we're always available to sit down with you to review your plan and adjust it as necessary. Susquehanna Wealth Management,
Susquehanna Wealth Management,
helping you build,
manage, and preserve wealth.
Welcome back to Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Wealth Management. Well, if you've been following Inside Golf, you know all about PGN Plus. Well, PGN Plus' first golf course to sign up as a partner was Brookside. So it was only fitting that the inaugural event of PGN Plus was held right there. And here to tell us about it is Francesca Ruscio.
All right, thank you, Harry. We are here at Brookside Country Club in Pottstown, and today, one of our partners for Inside Golf, PGN Plus, is hosting a golf outing for its members. And the benefits for the golf outing go towards the Wounded Warriors Project.
As you can tell, it's getting a little bit cooler, so this will probably be the tournament for 2014, but we're looking to have at least 2 or 3 in 2015. We've had 48 players sign up, a combination of Flyers alumni, Wounded Warrior players, and just PGN Plus users, so it's really exciting to have a good turnout for a late October day.
That's going to be going around playing a couple holes. If you want to step
We're really happy to have Brookside on board. They're actually our first course to sign up on PGN Plus. It's been an awesome experience. They've been really, really solid to work with, and this is the first inaugural PGN Plus Invitational. But we're basically thanking Brookside for coming on board and being the first course on PGNplus.com.
PGN, we signed up with them at the very beginning of this year, which is their first year, and it's been great. They brought in a lot of new people to play and experience the course, particularly on Mondays, and it's been a real nice experience dealing with them.
Well, we have a very special guest at today's tournament, and the T, the W, the black, and the red, kind of get an idea of who it could be? I don't know. What do you think? Who's it behind the umbrella?
I don't know. Could be Rory McIlroy. How are you?
Well, I think you're the Tiger Woods at today's tournament. How about that?
Yeah.
So we're not playing for money, but we are playing for a charity, the Wounded Warriors Project. So do you have a connection with the Wounded Warriors Project?
I love the Wounded Warriors Project. So it's great. You know, my father was in the Navy, and my brother was in the Navy. My Tiger's father, as we all know, was also in the service as well, Earl Woods. And it's a special connection, you know, and I just want to be here to support them. You know, they fought for us, so I like to give back, you know, when I can, you know, when I could. So.
Well, we're very thankful for that as well, and I know you had a drive out there. So how did you hit about 300 yards? Yeah. Tell us about your drive.
I hit it, you know, a little bit earlier, and you know, the challenge is to try and beat the drive, you know, just for fun. You know.
Jake, it was a great turnout for the tournament, and it's going to benefit a cause. So golf and charity, it's a great way to start our week, right?
Thanks so much, Francesca. Yeah, we're happy to benefit Wounded Warrior Project and be a part of PGN Plus with Brookside Country Club.
All right, thanks, Jake.
Thanks so much.
Nice job. No pressure.
Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Inside Golf here at White Manor. We want to thank the folks from TaylorMade and Sean O'Hare for joining us here today and giving us a look at the new RSI TaylorMade irons. Looks like they've been working pretty well in Sean's bag. So, I'm Harry Donahue. Remember, no matter how bad it's going for you out there, don't pick up. I'll see you next time on Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Wealth Management. Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Wealth Management, helping you build, manage, and preserve wealth. By PGN Plus, play your golf bucket list. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, experts in the game and business of golf.